And as John mentioned, Young Cattlemen's Conference participants spend several days traveling across the U.S. to get exposure to the full spectrum of beef production from pasture to plate. And we want to take you inside a recent trip so you can get a better look and understanding of how this immersive leadership program really works. We're going to start at the same place the YCC participants did in Colorado. Let's take a look.
The Young Cattlemen's Conference kicked off with a stop at the National Cattlemen's Beef Association office in Denver. Participants received an overview of NCBA's role in advocating for the beef industry, including insights into policy development, consumer outreach, and sustainability initiatives. The visit helped the group better understand the structure, mission, and day-to-day impact of NCBA, laying a foundation for the rest of their journey.
Probably the most valuable thing so far was learning about NCBA our first couple days there. Did not realize the scope of how many people it takes to do what they do, and also the wider range of things that NCBA does on our behalf as members and producers that I dang sure didn't realize that they do.
That's a great way to kick it off because they can understand what those people in the Denver office actually do, what they do as far as promotion, research, general organization of the association, get down to the facts.
There's a lot of misinformation out there, and when they can see it firsthand that NCBA truly is a producer-led, a producer-directed, grassroots organization, it sure helps them go home and push back against a lot of that misinformation.
After Denver, the YCC group got an up-close look at one of the largest feeding operations in the world. Their tour of Five Rivers cattle provided insights into the scale, efficiency, and technology needed to finish thousands of head of cattle.
A lot of the participants on this tour are cow-calf producers, selling their calves either as yearlings or at weaning, and may not have been on a feed yard before. And so this is our opportunity to show them what goes on in the day-to-day of a feed yard operation and what it takes to take that calf or yearling animal all the way from weaning or coming off grass to a finished product that goes to the packing plant.
Five Rivers, that was a great stop. Just the size and scope of that feed yard is sure impressive, the amount of cattle they have there. One thing that was surprising to me was that's a 100,000 head yard and they don't employ that many people, so how efficient they are is certainly eye-opening that they can get everything done with a pretty small crew.
Participants saw a side of the beef industry that goes beyond what many encounter in smaller operations, and the visit helped to broaden their understanding of the role feed yards play in the beef supply chain.
That's what's so great about YCC is we're seeing so many different aspects that touch our wonderful industry. But the feed yard is one of those intermediary steps before it goes to the retailer and ultimately to the consumer. And seeing that the care and effort and then also the science and data that they put behind what they're doing to ensure that that consumer gets the best product possible was very interesting as well.
It truly takes all segments of the industry to produce our quality steak and burgers and everything at the end. So being able to see where our cattle go next in the food chain process, it was really educational, so then that we can take it back to our consumers, our farmers, and kind of tell them what goes on.
Next, the Young Cattlemen's Conference made an entertaining stop at Greeley Hat Works for a behind-the-scenes look at the artistry and craftsmanship that goes into creating custom Western hats.
People come to Greeley Hat Works to purchase a hat. Fair? But part of it is the experience, the way we fit you, the way we use our design funnel to help you design and be a collaborative partner in creating your own hat. That's what's valuable to us, as well as bringing in other people from outside the Western or agricultural community into our world. That's really cool.
Greeley Hat Works, it's an amazing place. I was talking with the owner and I wasn't aware that he built a hat for George Bush. That was a really incredible. So it feels pretty cool when just a regular old cattleman can go in there and get a really high quality hat.
Big kudos to NCBA. They do their very best to give you an informative and educational experience, but they tie it all together through these great kind of social events that help us learn from each other and then interface with the NCBA staff as well, and that was a perfect venue to do that.
Not only did the visit to Greeley Hat Works remind participants that tradition, pride, and personality are just as much a part of the industry as policy and production, it was also a fun way to wrap up the Colorado portion of this YCC tour.